What's going on, everybody? This is Mason. You're tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop. Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day, fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I haven't done a video like this in a little bit, but today we're going to be talking about Funko Pops that you should buy now rather than later because they could be going up in price here in the near future. And now when I make these lists, when I put this video together, I like to look at a number of different things. Is there a movie coming out that are pertaining to their Pops? Is there a TV show or something, a new series coming out? There's a new line of Pops releasing and there once was old ones. And is there any current event or news that would affect the price of these Pops? Now, I only put together a list of like 5 or 6 things, so this should go pretty quick, but we're gonna be talking about the reasons why I think they're gonna go up, maybe potentially of what they could go up to, and kind of what to keep your eye out for with these Pops. So without any further ado, let's get started. First things first, right out the bat, the one that I wanna suggest to you guys that you should pick up now rather than later, and it almost actually might be too late, maybe not, but the ones that I want to suggest to you guys are the Scooby-Doo monsters. Now, there are a wide range of Scooby-Doo monsters. There's some that are more expensive and some that are very affordable. And the ones that I want to focus on most are the ones that are, well, obviously more affordable. And the ones that I want to focus on, guys, are like Phantom Shadow, Spooky Space Kook, the Witch Doctor, and also Ghost Clown. All of these range between $15 to $21, but like I said at the beginning of this suggestion, it may be too late. Let me explain why. I think you could still find a good deal on these guys, but recently, I think a week or two ago, depending on when this video comes out, the Scooby-Doo NFTs came out, and that was probably the craziest Funko NFT drop that I've ever seen. A lot of people weren't able to even get NFT packs, and the redeemable Pops that were attached to it were all monsters from the Scooby-Doo show. So, you know, that's just my guess that these other monsters, once these other ones come out in like 5 months, I think it is, 5 or 6 months when they actually are shipped to people, it's gonna be absolutely nuts. So I assume, or I wanna suggest to you guys that you get ahead of that curve. Now, granted, you can't find these in store anymore, but I feel like you could probably still get a good deal, whether it be on Whatnot maybe, or even eBay auctions. So always keep an eye out because I would say in 5 to 6 months, these are gonna be harder to find. Even though they did come out in 2019, these monsters I suggested, I still feel like these are ones that are gonna go up once those NFTs get into people's hands. Boy, we're not done. We have another NFT suggestion for you. So one Pop that I suggest that you guys buy right now rather than later is the Popeye Pop. And now a while ago, I wanna say it was maybe like about 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, they had an NFT drop of retro comics and a lot of Popeye characters were involved in that. And now there were 2 redeemable characters that you could get in this drop of NFTs. There was Bluto and there was also a legendary Popeye, and I think he was holding the baby. I can't remember the baby's name, but that was one of the other Pops. And just like the Scooby-Doo Pops, guys, once those NFT Pops come in hand, I feel like the Popeye Pop that already exists is gonna go up in price. So he's a specialty series Pop, so you were only able to find him at comic book shops, but right now he's going for around 32 bucks, which usually when I make these suggestions, I like to suggest, like, you know, like the higher end that I'm probably gonna suggest is like 35, 40-ish, but I have a feeling that this Pop is gonna go up even more because, well, people that missed out on the NFTs, they're gonna wanna at least add a Popeye Pop to their collection, and this will be the one that is most accessible. Next suggestion that I have for you guys, this is kind of maybe down the road a little bit, me maybe predicting some things, but in 2023, it'll be the 20th anniversary of Finding Nemo, which absolutely blows my mind, guys. That kind of dates me right there. Like, I'm trying to remember, I think I was maybe like 7 or 8 when Nemo came out. I think maybe 8 or 9, I don't know. Anyways, that's beside the point, but there are a couple Pops that I want to suggest that you guys pick up. The 2 that I'm talking about is the Dory and Nemo from the original Finding Nemo line of Pops. There are a couple expensive ones already. Crush is at like 85 bucks, and then there's Bruce that is also, I think he's upwards of like $115, $120. But Dory and Nemo are actually very affordable. Nemo's at 20, Dory's at around like $30. So I have a feeling once that anniversary kicks in, people are remembering Nemo and everything like that. I think these pops are definitely gonna be up there in price. And me personally, I was very glad and happy that I was able to add this to my collection a couple of weeks ago for 20 bucks. And so, like I said, guys, I heard a rumor as well that there's gonna be some NEMO anniversary pops on the way when that does happen in 2023. They're gonna be all new characters, a couple of old ones that they're bringing back. So I have a feeling, you know, like I wanna say, suggest to you guys, the lower end NEMO pops, if you can get them, I would definitely suggest, and maybe those higher end ones, if you've been eyeing those, I think those will go up as well. Second to last suggestion for you, and I don't know if I've suggested this on the channel before, but there are a couple of pops a part of the Netflix Marvel series that I wanna suggest to you guys that you pick up. And if you didn't know, a little bit ago, they actually brought over those Netflix Marvel shows over to Disney Plus, and I feel like a lot of people are paying a lot more attention to those shows, even though they've been out for a good amount of time. A lot of people are just thinking more about those characters and the potential that they could have in the MCU. And the pops that I want to suggest to you guys is Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Luke Cage is pretty affordable at $22, and Iron Fist, apparently according to the Funko app, he's at 17, but I feel like I've seen it go higher on eBay. So let's just say anywhere between like 30 to 20 bucks, I would say, for any of those pops. And that'll be interesting to see, you know, what they end up doing with these characters in the MCU. I know that some of these Netflix Marvel pops have actually already gone up in price. Some great examples, Daredevil, those pops have spiked like crazy. The Punisher, that's a part of that. Jessica Jones is like a $60 pop now, and she was a part of a Netflix show. So I don't know. I would suggest, I feel like I've seen Luke Cage a lot of places and Iron Fist for pretty good deals, pretty affordable. So if you can find those ones and kind of get ahead of the curve before they're in anything else related in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I definitely would suggest that you do that. My final suggestion for you guys is the Jurassic World or Jurassic Park pops. Now there are a couple of these guys that are actually going for a pretty high price. Some of the original Jurassic Park pops, I would say some anywhere between like 50, 60 bucks. But the ones that I want to focus on are some of those lower end ones like the dinosaurs, and also the ones from Jurassic World that came out, you know, a few years ago. Most of those pops, guys, can be found anywhere between like $15 to like $30, those dinosaurs and some of those characters, like Chris Pratt's character and also Bryce Dallas's character. All of those are pretty affordable, and I would suggest if you're a Jurassic Park fan and you want to pick those up, I would imagine that you already have them in your collection, but pick them up sooner rather than later, because actually today, they announced some more Jurassic World and Jurassic Park pops. We'll see, just get any of the cheaper Jurassic Park pops if you can, if you're a Jurassic fan, and I guess we'll see what happens with it. But overall, guys, those are my suggestions of pops that you should buy now rather than later. Let me know in the comment section below, what are some of your suggestions of things that you should buy now rather than later on in the future. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any Funko price speculation videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.